Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Eric Gordon.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. And a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And Steve, near the bucket, he's one of the best finishers around. I mean, he does a great job of using his strong body to fight through contact and get to the rack.
The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss, a real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost by 3.
And the result of that game seemed inevitable because they struggled most of the night. What was a surprise was how close the game actually was.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it looked like they had spaghetti legs, no lift. Everything was kind of limp, no life. Just a general lack of energy.
Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer Augustine. Shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
You know, it's a little bit surprising that the game got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference. I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Number 17 hits the front of the rim and out. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Wood. He dishes it to Bradley. No good on the triple. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the pass to Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And, of course, they're meeting the team that was responsible for dealing them a very painful loss in the first round of the playoffs a year ago.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Wood. It's rebounded by Alexander. Steve just talked about their postseason last year, and Clark, I'll bet they're still thinking about how quickly this team bounced them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to believe that, Kevin. The first chance this season for a little bit of revenge, they're salivating.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Now here is Augustine. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. After the main shot for the tremendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Here's Augustine. On defense, Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Gordon goes in. Bradley. No good from Wood. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Number 17. The Rockets pull it in. Augustine with it. Here's Gordon. Off with the layup.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Number 17, rejected by Wood, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's the three.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Thunder shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Now here is Augustine. 5 points in the game. Dishes to Bradley. Kicks it to Gordon. It's rebounded by Muscala.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
Number 6. Eric Gordon with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I briefly spoke with Oklahoma City's head coach. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
All right, Doris. Stephen Clark, what's your take on coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the floor.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Now here is Augustine. Averaging 12 points a game. Augustine off the pick from Olynyk. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
It's rebounded by Olynyk.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
A good look from Bradley. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Speed. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Hey guys, how many times have we seen him just drill that corner 3? For whatever reason, you know, that's just his shot. He sees that shot so well. Obviously, it's a little closer than other 3-pointers, but that's his comfort zone for sure.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy's a catch, fire, and hit guy.
That's good.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
He feeds it to Olynyk. He passes it to Porter. All sorts of time. Connects. The jumper drops. Porter's got his first points in this one. Number 16. Cannot hit. The Rockets go the other way with it. Down low. Brown. He's guarded by Williams. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll hit to the line. Let's check out the NBA's best 3-point threats. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Speed. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 1:31 left in the first.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Brown outside. Williams with the block. He's covered by Brown. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. You look at the Rockets. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
Seeing where the Rockets are, they've started the season in a tailspin. This was not what was supposed to happen.
It's almost like they were too relaxed coming into the season. I mean, you can't just expect to be good. You've got to earn it in this league. It's too competitive.
Here's Williams. The Rockets making the shot. The feed to Bradley. Number 11. And he's good on the three ball. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Number 2. And it's sent back by Bradley. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
He kicks it to Olynyk. From deep three-point range, that's good. Olynyk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation from the three.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
Playoff spots hang in the balance. The Denver Nuggets hit the road to do battle with the Milwaukee Bucks. More NBA next Tuesday.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. After the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
Porter. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. Second in blocks, 17th in three-point field goal percentage. And when we look at the free throw shooting numbers, not very strong. Top 20 in the league. That begs for improvement.
And Clark, let's talk about those blocks, because you know what that does? When you're a guard and you've got great shot blockers behind you, it allows you to play with more aggressiveness on the perimeter, and that can really disrupt an offense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Houston. They've got Porter, and it's Tate in at the small forward position. Alexander defended by Tate. Back to Howard. Passes to Muscala. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Thunder have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. Wilson, he's checked in for Olynyk.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Porter kicks to Martin. The dish to Porter. Back to Martin. Houston moving the ball around. Porter, no luck. The Thunder leading by 6. Feeds to Howard. And there's the pass to Alexander. Number 5. And the 3 off target. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Martin from outside. Thunder with the rebound. Number 17, defended by Wilson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Thunder have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
Pass to Martin. Wide open shot is on the money. Martin's got his first basket of the night. To the paint. Here's Muscala. Boom! Shoots it straight down. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. You put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done. That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Gordon off a pick from Wilson. Gordon kicks to Augustine. But they recover it. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Rockets have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
He's perfect from the line this time.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in.
Number 17. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He dishes it to Augustine. Back to Gordon. Shot denied. Number 17. But he gets it back. Number 6. And that one hits back iron.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Martin with the bucket.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
The tray. Good. 7 points in the game.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Houston making a switch. Bradley's check in. Inside.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Bradley passes to Wood. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. Number 1, Eric Gordon.
And most impressive is that he's done it in the first quarter, in the clutch, whenever, as consistent as they come.
Yes, Steve, he's been absolutely unflappable. I mean, not much doubt what the outcome's going to be when he's at the stripe. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Bradley. Shot to stop the run. Back to Wilson. Outside Bradley. He passes to Wood. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. He's got 7.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive board.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
Excellent defense there from Wood.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Outside Wilson. A 3 ball. No good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. The shot's good from Alexander. Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Bradley passes to Wood. That drops. 9 points in the game so far.
He's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
Passes it to Muscala. Alexander, headed by Augustine. Number 17. Misses the 3. Rockets trail by 9. Augustine dishes to Bradley. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
The pass to Alexander. Connects from three-point range. Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
There's Gordon. Thunder with the rebound.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA statistical standings right now. 6th in assists, 8th in steals, and they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And the top 10 in assist number that you talked about really is what stands out to me. It's a beautiful team to watch. They like to share the ball. They really work hard at the offensive end to make sure they get the best possible shot every time down the floor.
Augustine from outside.
Maybe that great start in the first quarter took something out of him because his production has fallen.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Really left alone that time. He has 6.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Good look from Bradley. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 5 assists in the game. Number 17. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 11. Gordon for 3. Gets it to go. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. Obvious foul. And he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
You know, this is a common problem for them, their inability to consistently knock down their free throws.
Brown is checked in for Augustine. Brown with it, now guarded by Alexander. Wilson into the lane. That's blocked. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Number 5. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And everything is in place and ready to go on the halftime show for this Wednesday night. The Thunder rolling early on. If the playoffs started right now, they'd be on the outside looking in, but it could all change. A win here would move them into the 8th seed. On the other side, the Rockets haven't been terrific. Their outside scoring is letting them down so far, and without that threat from outside, their offense is bogging down, unable to spread the floor. DJ Augustine getting it done early. He's got 7 points and is also helping set the table. Who's ready to eat? Let's start things off with a look at what's coming up later tonight. Out in Charlotte, it'll be the Bobcats against the Nuggets. So some good interconference play in that one. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. Let's go to other action from around the association. A tight one for the Bucks, squaring off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Second half of play, still anybody's game. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. We're seeing a tremendous game from Alexander.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
6 to shoot. Augustine passes to Wilson for 3 and blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City and for the Rockets. It's on Gordon. DJ Augustine out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Wood in at the foul.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
And for the Thunder. And Augustine kicks to Bradley. Dishes to Augustine. Pass to Wilson. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 6 assists here tonight. The Thunder leading by 12. And for the Rockets, DJ Augustine out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's Gordon, and it's Wilson in at the force line. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Alexander, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And for Oklahoma City. Kicks to Gordon. 11 feet away. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he sinks the second. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. So on the floor for Houston, we've got DJ Augustine. He's out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Wood in at the front, over the post. It's trailed by 13. Outside Bradley. Pass to Wood. And it's blocked by Muscala. To the inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Timeout called for Rockets.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. Things have gotten stagnant for them. They're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
Gordon, the pass to Wood. And here's Wilson, defended by Muscala. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. In second, the Rockets.
Talking about block shots. You want block shots? Talk to these guys. They've done a terrific job this year in that category. Outstanding.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Bradley passes to Wood. Augustine. The 10-footer. The shot's good from Wood. He's got 11. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Number 5. They get it back. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Bradley's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how that Memphis game turns out.
Number 5. Augustine grabs the board.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He feeds it to Bradley. Puts up a 3. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 8th assist in the game. Alexander, headed by Augustine. No good from Alexander. Rockets trail by 12. And there's the feed to Augustine. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. There's the pass to Moscow. Number 17. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Wood. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Wilson the pass to Bradley. Bradley gets a screen from Wood. Bradley tries in. Tries again. No good from Wood.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Good. Alexander's got 16.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Bradley kicks to Augustine. The dish now to Gordon. Shoots from the baseline. Off the left rim and out.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Number 6. Off target from 3-point range. Rockets trail by 14. And it's Bradley off the drive. Here's Wood. The Rockets with another miss. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Got that bucket in no time at all. Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Gordon, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Fires from the wing. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Takes it out to Bradley. Drains the 3-pointer. Bradley's got 10 points in the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Stolen by Gordon. He kicks it to Augustine. Knocks it loose. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Williams is running. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Bradley drives in. Feeds it to House. Offline with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Number 5. From outside, off the mark. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Gordon. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Gordon's got 8. Oklahoma City's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Number 11. That 3 off the mark.
Oh, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Olynyk dishes to Bradley. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Pass to Augustine. Fires the 3. And the shot is good. 10 points for him.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Number 5, defended by House. Williams, that's good. And the Thunder lead by 12.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Now here is Augustine. Guarded closely. Back to Gordon. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 17 points was their biggest margin.
This is not at all the defensive performance they need.
Back to 4 points onto their lead with the top.
That's bringing it down hard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 14. Rockets have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Enzo House nails both of them. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Alexander. Three-pointer, and it's blocked. He dishes it to Olynyk. He passes it to Porter. The Rockets again can't hit. Muscala, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 12. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Tune in Thursday, February 25th. The Phoenix Suns go up against the Miami Heat, live from American Airlines Arena. Make sure to catch it.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Thunder leading by 12. Lets the three fly. That is good. Number 16. Rockets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And for the Rockets, they've got Porter, and it's Wood in at the 5 down low. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
I tell you, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Brooklyn game turns out.
The Rockets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And the Thunder with the possession here. They lead by 14. Number 17. No good with the triple.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And for the Rockets, Avery Bradley is out there at DJ Augustine. Then there's Gordon, and it's Wood in at the 5 spot. No good from Wilson.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make. But when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
From downtown, the Rockets pull it in. Wilson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here is Augustine, defended by Alexander. Bradley can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Passes it to Alexander. Wing shot on the way. Here's Augustine. No luck. Alexander guarded by Bradley. Augustine with the steal. Lots of room. That's good on the jump shot. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Wilson with the block. And here's Gordon. Dishes it to Bradley. Kicks it to Augustine. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. to the middle from the stripe. That one rolling around and rims out. Rockets trail by 12. He feeds it to Gordon. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Thanks, Doris.
Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trick.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Gordon with the screen for Bradley. Back to Gordon. Now the feed to Bradley. The pass to Wilson. Rejected by Muscala. The dish to Augustine. And the lead is down inside single digits. Augustine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. From outside the arc. Number 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Steps back and fires. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Number 17. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Number 6. The three-pointer no good. Rockets trail by 9. Bradley drives in. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got 5 assists in the game. Oklahoma City's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And here's Gordon from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Alexander. Guarded by Bradley. Passes it to Muscala. To the inside. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead. Rocket shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. He kicks it to Augustine. Here's Olynyk. Oh, and the whistle is blown on the play as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Wasn't sure we were going to see a call there, but the officials saw the contact and 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Olynyk. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Now the pass to Muscala. From 8. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Wilson. The 3. Shot is no good.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
There's a screen. Here's Alexander. Off target from outside.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
Shot, high post. Buries the jump shot. Alexander's got 11 points here in just the second half. Rockets trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. Feeds it to Bradley. Launches it. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Alexander. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
And that one misses. Houston now, time running out. Pass to Augustine. Now here's Wilson. Uncovered, and right through it goes.
Really not providing much offensively here in the fourth quarter. Only one made hoop.
Rejected by Olynyk. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Number 6.
I'm sure Coach would like to see them take more higher percentage shots. They have the lead, but they've not been able to knock down the threes as well as they did in that first half.
Wilson the pass to Augustine. Right side Bradley. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Houston.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Number 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
Timeout call to Rockets. They're losing by 5. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Bradley. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Augustine buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Alexander guarded by Bradley.
Yeah, he had not established position.
I prefer the ref to whistle with a clock when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Steve, what a big possession right here.
No doubt, guys. You can feel the tension in this building.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Alexander, headed by Augustine. Here's Alexander. From downtown. Augustine grabs the board.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send him to the line and hope for a few misses.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, what do you think, Clark? Do you go for the 2 or the 3 here?
I don't think you choose one or the other ahead of time. I think you try to take what's available. You get the best shot as quickly as you can.
Missed!
Boy, that was a tough one. If that goes down, you tie the score.